Lakers basketball is right around the corner, and they have their first preseason game this Friday against the Phoenix Suns. And the Lakers also had their media day yesterday, and we are going to recap all of that because the vibes are really immaculate going around, what I was told at media day. But before I do any of that, I have to remind you guys that Lakers Talk Daily is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino, and you can play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic. Head on over to Pechanga Resort Casino just off the I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and for more information. LeBron James, biggest storyline. How is he going? How is he feeling going into this season? How does he feel knowing that this is going to be Luka Dončić's team? Well, let me tell you something right now. Out of all the videos and the things I was told, the vibes were immaculate in that building yesterday for Lakers Media Day. LeBron James knows how the business works. He understands that this is going to be Luka Dončić's team for the years to come. But he knows, and he's going to be a professional. He's going to go in there in the right mindset, and he's going to go in there and compete every single night alongside with Luka Dončić. LeBron James already also made comments in regards to the possibility of him playing with Bryce James, his middle son, and his middle child. And he said they're on two different timelines. He does not see himself waiting for Bryce to try to make that leap into the NBA. And I know a lot of people are speculating, could this be LeBron James' final season? Who knows? But LeBron James knows he doesn't have that long. He does not have that many years left in him. And by him saying that, this is the window. They need to maximize the last of LeBron James' career and this prime year of Luka Dončić. And the Lakers need to understand that they're going into a full training camp. The Lakers fans need to understand that they're going into a full training camp with Luka Dončić. And we are very fortunate to have Luka Dončić and the rest of the Lakers team on with Mason and Island. Shout out to our social media team. You can check out all of our content through all of our social media pages on Twitter, on Instagram, Facebook. More specifically, go ahead and check the full interviews on YouTube. But Luka Dončić is really excited going into the season because, one, when he was traded to the Lakers, it was a lot of emotions on his shoulders. He was not expecting to be traded in the midway point of a season, especially to a historic franchise like the Los Angeles Lakers. So he wasn't able to provide that leadership role. He wasn't able to maximize the most out of his teammates. He said it himself during Mason and Ireland and said he is more excited to learn. He's more excited to get the most out of his guys. He's going to step into a more of a leadership role. He's going to lead by example, but he's also going to be able to hold guys accountable, along with LeBron James and along with JJ Redick. This team is built for championship level mentality. Everything they're going to be doing, whether it's on the court or off the court, is going to be championship level mentality. And I'm super, super excited to see what a full training camp is going to look like and how it's going to be translated when the NBA season starts. The biggest thing is Deandre Ayton. Deandre Ayton said all the right things during his press conference yesterday at Media Day. And the biggest thing that the Lakers were missing was a big man that's going to protect the rim, and how is he going to be rolling to the basket and be able to provide a big offensive spark to this team. And I'm stuck on this, is that we've seen the highs of Deandre Ayton when he was playing with Chris Paul. Chris Paul was demanding a lot out of him, putting him in the right spots. And that Phoenix Suns team, the way that team was built, they had nothing but shooters around the perimeter to where the spacing is opened up even more. But the biggest thing is Chris Paul pushing Deandre Ayton every single night alongside with Devin Booker, getting the most out of Deandre Ayton. And let me tell you something right now. I do expect Luka Dončić to hold Deandre Ayton to a high standard. He is playing for his contract. He is playing to get more out of a contract. He doesn't want to be a guy that's on minimum deals. No, Deandre Ayton's looking for a long-term deal. And he is going to be playing for the biggest deal for his career. And him alongside Luka Dončić is one of the best pick-and-roll guys by far in the NBA. Let's see what that's going to look like. But all we ask, if Luka Dončić is going to take on that leadership role, how is he going to get guys night in and night out to compete? And that's what Marcus Smart alluded to when he was on the show. And he said, look, you're going to expect nothing but high energy, high effort from me, and I'm going to be a force to be reckoned with. And those are all great things to hear, and it just gets me so excited. You add a veteran in him to this team as well. Like, this Lakers team has the tools to be successful. They have the tools to be a top 5 team in the Western Conference. But everything that was said, the vibes are great with this team. Everyone is looking to be competitive, compete for a championship, and that's what the mindset is with this team. And I'm just happy to see what this team can look like, because on paper, it seems like they figured it out. They figured out what they were missing, and they're only going to get better. Rob Pelinka, J.J. Redick, that Lakers front office is going to be doing things throughout the season to see what they can do if needed. Let me make sure I say it, if needed, to add to this team to be able to compete for a championship this year and for the years to come. But full training camp, that's what you have to look out for. Luka Dončić wanting to be a better leader. That's what you have to look out for. LeBron James being next to Luka Dončić and him understanding what this team is going to be with years to come, but knowing that he wants to compete for a championship this year, we got to understand that as well. The vibes are high and everyone is buying into the product that is being built. And the biggest storyline that came out of all this, besides LeBron, Deandre Ayton signing, Marcus Smart, Luka Dončić, Skinny Luka, is what is Austin Reaves? What are the Lakers going to do with them? What are the decisions that's going to be made with Austin Reaves? We'll talk about that, all that, right after I let my partners at Pechanga give you guys a quick word.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
Austin Reaves is going to be the biggest name for the Lakers next offseason. He already declined his player option because he feels like he has the ability to get a higher contract, to get a lot more money. And he said it himself, he understands it's a business. He understands how it all works and how it all is going to go, how it is all going to go down. Austin Reaves has a lot of great tools to be successful on the Los Angeles Lakers. And he said it himself that ultimately his main goal, he wants to remain a Laker. He wants to be a Laker for life. That is what he wants. He wants to be able to get the respective contract that he still so desires, and respectfully so he earns, but he wants to remain a Los Angeles Laker. This is going to be a season to where how the Lakers view and value Austin Reaves. Austin Reaves is essentially playing for a bigger contract himself. Last year in his deal, he had struggles last season, especially in the playoffs. I do feel like he's going to take a leap, and this is going to be a year where Austin Reaves is going to get the full potential that we all know and that he always has, the abilities that he has to add to a Lakers team. And that was all good things to hear, that he understands it's a business. He understands that he declined that option because he feels like he has more in him. He knows he deserves more money. But the biggest thing is he wants to remain a Laker. And that's what you want. You want guys who want to buy into the J.J. Redick system. J.J. Redick just got a contract extension. But now Austin Reaves understands that he wants to be a Laker for life. You want guys who are going to buy in and play hard and give it their all every single night. And Austin Reaves represents the purple and gold the right way. And I just hope going forward, hopefully Austin Reaves has a great season. But I do hope there's some things that can be worked out that Austin Reaves can remain a Los Angeles Laker. But that was a good thing to hear him saying on the Mason Island show, that he does want to remain a Los Angeles Laker for life. First preseason game is this Friday. I'm going to be talking to you guys all week long from now until the end of the NBA season. I'm excited. This Lakers team has the potential to be really competitive in the NBA, but let's just see how it's going to translate to the actual basketball court. I'm excited, and Laker fans, you need to as well. But as always, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will talk to you guys mañana. See you.